Do 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 do. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Welcome everybody. Good evening. I'm JohnnyJans here, coming to you from outside Universal Studios, Florida. I have the Universal globe behind me, looking all good, and I'd like to welcome you all to day number 30 of this thing that I'm doing. Yes, we have made it 30 days on this adventure. Isn't that incredible? 30 days doing anything is pretty incredible, but coming to Universal for 30 days straight, that's downright epic. But once again, we're gonna keep going. I don't know how long, but I'm glad that you can join me. So I think today I want to go for a little race. And you know where I want to go racing to? I want to go racing from here in Universal over to New York. How are we gonna do that? I'm talking Jimmy Fallon's Race to New York City. I want to go check that attraction out. But before I do that, I gotta go inside and do a little meandering around. Universal Studios closes at 7 o'clock tonight. Should give me just the amount of time to go see what Jimmy Fallon's up to. And just like that, I've arrived inside the gates of Universal Studios. And I'm noticing right here on my left is the On Location gift shop that I passed by a couple times. I think it's time I'm gonna go stop and check it out. This place has cameras, films, and gifts. Looks like they got an assortment of old-timey cameras up there. Hollywood slates, amongst other film devices and canisters. And looks like you can grab some hats here. Got some great hats, like this Jurassic Park worn out hat right here. That's cool. Here's some photo frames. These fun photo frames if you got the photo package. You can frame your day. Universal shirts and things. And check out the Hollywood background behind the film reel there. The old movie studio lot. Looks like in California though, not here. Did not see cameras in there, but I'm sure the camera part just meant photos. It's your photo pass area. Look at the Studio Audience Center. This is actually the Lost and Found now, but it used to be where you could become the audience of different productions that were here back in the Nickelodeon studio days and when TNA Wrestling was here.
Oh, nothing's here anymore.
No, I don't believe so.
Who's that guy? Is he here? Howie Mandel?
Howie Mandel? Well, this is Let's Make a Deal. I think they stopped filming that a long time ago, but I think maybe they used to film that here too. But there's, oh, see, there's a TNA Wrestling up there, like I said. That was one of the things you could do. I don't know why the Tonight Show was here. That was never here. But it's a cool assortment of things, but now it's just a Lost and Found and some lockers. And look at this, they've got signage up for Mardi Gras. It's coming February 4th. That's just in like 3 days. And this place is gonna be rocking. They're gonna have parades and beads and food, and it goes all the way to April 16th. That's a really long event. So you can bet sure that I'm gonna be meandering around over here at Mardi Gras sometimes. Right here at Universal, they have the Great Parade, but you can have a chance, especially as an annual pass member, but you can have a chance to actually get in the parade yourself and toss out beads. So that is something I definitely want to do this time. I've done it a long time ago. It was really fun to get on the floats. Coming up right here at the front of the park, we got Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, and right now it's only a 10-minute wait, and that's nothing. But I think I'll express myself and go take a ride and see what the Minions are up to. And be careful, we got a Minion crossing right here. Wouldn't it be so creepy if some Minions crossed? I'd be a little disturbed by that. And this ride is definitely good to do at the end of the night because it's pretty much just a walk-on. So if I was coming here, I would just wait to the end of the night to do Minions. And check it out, we're in the party zone! Yeah! That's right, that's how I like coming out this ride. into the party zone. Woo! Party on down, party on down. Woo! Oh man, you should have saw it. I got turned into a minion, but unfortunately got turned back to a person again. Maybe one day we'll get to say minions, I don't know. But now, we're getting closer to my next screen-based attraction. Because apparently that's what I'm doing today, is a couple of screens. And sometimes it's nice to do the screen-based attractions. I know Universal always gets criticized for having too many screen-based attractions, but they are getting away from that. It's not as much, but they can be fun from time to time. I wouldn't recommend doing them a lot, but once in a while. Plus, I sat in the back of Minions, and it was very different than sitting up in the front. Let me tell you. The front, you feel more into the show, I guess. It feels like it's more a part of it, but the back is more like you're watching a TV. So, just depends what you want to see, I guess. And look at this. We are crossing into New York, home of 30 Rock there, Rockefeller Center, the NBC studios, brought to you by Comcast. And if you didn't know, this used to be the site of Twister, Ride It Out, but now it's home to the Jimmy Fallon Race Through New York attraction. We actually are going to challenge Jimmy Fallon in tonight's show to a race through New York City. So that's kind of weird to have in a Florida attraction, right? And right now, the ride is only a 15-minute wait. But I'm going to express myself because I can. So we're starting things off with Steve Allen in 1954. Tonight's show, the first host, back in black and white. And check out the size of the TV right there, that little box. That's how you know it's old right there. Yeah, that's called a television, buddy. They're very different now. And then we come to 1957, Jack Parr, still in black and white, but look, the TV is getting a little bigger. And then we come to the era I'm most familiar with right here. We got Johnny Carson, King of Late Night, 1962. I watched the Tonight Show when I was little, back when Johnny Carson was on it. You know, like towards the end, obviously, back when it hit the 90s. But check out the size of the TV. We're in color now. We got Johnny in color, a lot of his props that he used. And then as we move from 1992 on, we got Jay Leno. And check out the TV. It's starting to get more of that flat-shaped look as we move into the 2000s. And there's Jay Leno's props and desk and things. And then over here for a small stint, because he's got a small cabinet, we had Conan O'Brien in 2009 and 2010. And what a year that was. I think he was a great host for the Tonight Show. And check out the TV. It's a flat screen mounted on the wall, because we're going into the late 2000s now. And now it brings us to the present. Jimmy Fallon, 2014 to the present. And the TVs have gotten wide. They're all in widescreen, high definition format right there. And there's all of Jimmy's things. Cool. So what a nice little museum tribute to the Tonight Show past to present. And here's a mural of all the hosts for the Tonight Show that we just talked about. I like this attraction because instead of a standard queue line, it's like a waiting room to waiting room deal where when they're ready, they call you upstairs. That's where I'm going now. And then they have a whole another room here that you can sit in and wait for you to get called in the last line. And here we are in that virtual queue line. Check, they got interactive games you can play to keep yourself busy. And it's just a very nice looking waiting room until you get into the real line, which is over here by the studio entrance. Look, there's TVs and stuff. It's like a whole stage back there. There's what we're gonna travel in today, the Tonight Show rider. And we're gonna race against Jimmy Fallon in this epic race through New York City. And just like that, the race is on. And And as we pass the reminder of the Tonight Show is on at 11:30 on weeknights, we exit into the gift shop. And what a gift shop it is. Everything Jimmy Fallon and Panda and NBC. Got Friends. I got The Office here. Some nice Shroot Farms shirts. Love this NBC logo in lights up there. Check out the little scale model of New York City. We just raced through that and we beat Jimmy Fallon. That was awesome. This replaced Twister, and I actually think it was a good replacement for Twister. I mean, Twister was good, had a lot of nostalgia. It had Bill Paxton wearing extremely uncomfortable pants talking about the wonders of nature. But this is a fun one that definitely has a lot more rewritability and just a lot of fun jokes and an overall good time. Even though it's a screen 3D simulator, it's definitely worth checking out. And it's also a good fit in the New York space of the park because it fits nicely with the New York streets, because Twister was definitely like Nebraska and Midwestern stuff. Hey, goodbye, Jimmy Fallon. Catch you on the flippity flop. And oh, while I'm here in New York, I just got to stop and see this. This is the old Ghostbusters firehouse, and now has the Rip Ride rocket that races actually through the building. But a long time ago, when they had, before Twister, there it goes, before Twister, they had a Ghostbusters show, and this was the Ghostbusters firehouse right here. I wish I could have saw that. And you got the New York Public Library here at the end of the street. Another Ghostbusters, there goes the rocket, another Ghostbusters reference for me. You even got the lions here outside, which in the Ghostbusters video game, they became possessed by ghosts, which was pretty cool. But there's the iconic shot recreating the opening of Ghostbusters. Ready? Da, 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 da. I don't know, I forgot what the theme was for the particular shot, but that's kind of how they do it in the movie. All right, real quick before the park closed, I am outside E.T. the Adventure, and where I failed last time on my video, I'm gonna try to succeed tonight and actually get to ride it. E.T. is a 15-minute wait right now. So, let's go get E.T. home, because we know how cranky he gets when he doesn't have to get home. Finally getting in the queue line now, and the neat thing about this queue, it's all like going through the forest. Look out! It's the government up there. They're looking for us. I love meandering around amongst the trees. It's such a great queue line, I have to say. It has also very unique smells. Smells like Avatar or Soarin', or even Halloween Horror Nights. Just depends. The rock work. There's more trees. I know it's dark, but it is really cool. It's always dark in here too, so this is the best I'm gonna do. Check this out. We got the communication device, and we got the speak and spell. I had that when I was a kid, and it was like speak like the devil. The thing would wake me up and be like, I want your spell right now. I want your spell right now. Spell. That's what it sounded like. I did it, mission accomplished tonight. I rode E.T. and what a fun one it was. And I gotta say, you gotta get in the first row, because if you're in the first row on the bike, you actually get E.T. in the basket in front of you, and then he's with you throughout the ride until you get to the green planet, and then he disappears out of the basket and in the story. So that is a really cool feature that they did. Yay! You went home! That's right, E.T., and I did. And now it's time for me to go home. Look at this outside E.T. right now, and we have an excavator has arrived to what's left of Kid Zone. They're coming in. Get ready, boss baby. Get ready, Shrek. Well, there it is, folks. As my evening at Universal Studios comes to a close, I had a great night racing through the streets of New York with Jimmy Fallon. Well, there it is. There's a lot of fireworks right there. It was an awesome night racing through the streets with Jimmy Fallon and even becoming a minion, and getting to go on E.T. the Adventure and completing what I tried to do last time. But that's gonna do it for me on this night 30 of this thing that I'm doing. I can't believe it. Wow, that's amazing. But until next time, probably here at Universal, I'm JohnnyJans, and I'll catch you out there. Meandering around! Look, it's the New York subway. Let's see if the trains are arriving and what's going on in the subway. Oh, it's the kids! There's no subway in here. You done tricked me. And as I'm making my way out of Universal Studios, this is really fun. I get to go down the center of the aisle. This is awesome. Usually you go off to the right or left to exit the park, but it's the end of the night, so they got the center way open for me. I really feel like a celebrity walking down, and I love how it just lines up with the archway that I'm about to go under right now. I'm going directly under the arch. And check out the moon. I think it's gonna be full soon. Beware the moon! As we pan around here, we get one more shot of the Universal Studios Florida sign lit up. Pretty fun. I'll be back. Day 31. See you again.